Routine traffic stops have always been stressful, but what happens when that stress becomes real? Here are some of the moments when routine traffic stops turn deadly. Starting with 22-year-old Jamie Johnson, pulled over on December 14, 2019 by Officer Josue Garriga for something as minor as not wearing a seatbelt. But this stop didn't end with a ticket, it ended in chaos.
How you doing, sir?
21st and Buckman, Mike 3
Alright, so you didn't have a seatbelt on. I know you probably put it on later, but you didn't have a seatbelt on when you came out onto that road over there. That's fine, no biggie. Not a problem, man. You got your ID on you, man?
Phoenix and 11th.
Awesome. This car registered to you?
My mom.
Okay. You still live in Palm Coast or?
No, so I was actually
On an occupancy of 10, 1600.
Okay, so you live
in Tallahassee.
in Tallahassee?
Yeah.
Okay.
City Phoenix and 11, Kilo Zulu Echo
Okay,
Bravo
gotcha.
Well, I rolled back
63,
with my family. I
606.
just left my graduation this past weekend.
Gotcha. Okay, cool. Why are you so nervous,
Tag
man?
was 1054 since 29 current.
Oh no, I'm just scared of police. I haven't been pulled over in Jacksonville the whole time I lived here, so this.
Yeah, that's fine. Well, I mean, you don't have to be that nervous, my man.
69,
So you got anything in the car or anything like that crazy?
69.
Because I mean, I can tell you that you, just by your mannerisms, you know, you're doing a lot of wild stuff that you weren't even, you know, what I mean by wild, I mean, and here's what I mean is that you're doing a bunch of movements that make no sense to what I want you to do, which is just find your ID. You know what I'm saying? You keep reaching and moving. So what you looking for, man?
I was looking for the registration.
I don't need your registration. No. So, do you have anything in the car at all?
Yes, I actually have my firearm.
After a long conversation, it turned out Jamie had a gun hidden in his jacket. He stepped out of the car, and that's when the officer spotted marijuana on Jamie's clothes. But when the officer asked him about it, Jamie denied it, saying it was just hemp, but things quickly took a turn.
Okay, that's fine. Hop on out for me. And,
Can I grab the receipt for my firearm?
no, I'll get all that in just a second. I want you reaching. Where's it at?
My jacket.
In your jacket? All right, hop on out for me.
And the receipt is right there.
That's fine. I'll get it in just a second. Turn that way for me.
No problem.
There you go. That way. You got anything else in the car at all? 'Cause I see like weed flakes flaking off of you.
No, sir.
We just got to roll in the blunt?
No, sir.
Okay. Why you smell like the way you smell?
I'm actually smoking hemp.
Okay. Smoking hemp?
Yes, sir.
Okay. You got anything else in your car at all?
Yes, sir.
Nothing illegal?
Yes, sir.
You sure?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Mind if we search your vehicle?
No, sir.
You don't mind?
I do mind. There's nothing no reason to search my vehicle, so I have my legal firearm, and that's about it.
Okay. That's fine. Well, given the fact that you... stay still.
I'm sorry about that.
Given the fact that you had marijuana flakes come off your shirt the way they are, okay, that's a no-no. Because you don't have a marijuana card, do you?
No, sir.
Okay.
But I know that hemp is illegal in the state of Florida, so
But that wasn't him that you had flicking off of you.
it was, sir.
Okay, well, that's fine. So you have nothing else in the car at all?
No, sir.
Okay, what kind of firearm do you have in your car?
A Glock 26
Where is it at?
in my jacket, located right there inside of the jacket.
Okay. You have a concealed weapon permit?
No, sir. It's in the jacket, concealed. Well, it's in the jacket. And according to law, doesn't it have to be? I know it has to be put away when it's inside of the vehicle, and it's away inside of my jacket, inside of the vehicle.
So is it in the holster?
It's inside of the jacket.
No, so
The
that means...
jacket's away.
Nope. So what it means is that in the state of Florida, it needs to be either in a glove compartment locked away in a holster, or it needs to be in another locked compartment inside of a holster, legally, to be able to possess it legally in a vehicle. Unless you have a concealed weapons permit, then you can carry it any way you want to. Reason being the concealed weapons. Okay. All right. So, by you carrying a firearm in an illegal fashion, you know what I'm saying? That's not good. So, I'll get the paperwork for your firearm.
Can I grab my phone?
Yeah, you go ahead and grab it. All right, so I'm gonna get the paperwork so I can see if your serial number's on there, ring your serial number and all that kind of stuff. Put you in the back seat of my car, okay? So you don't skedaddle on me. Sound good?
Yes, sir.
All right, come on.
Can I walk by myself, please, sir?
No, I'll hold on to you.
I got my ID.
As the officer tried to walk Jamie to the patrol car, Jamie suddenly broke free, jumped into his own car, and according to the officer, pulled out a gun and aimed it right at his face.
Bringing units here now.
During the fight, both the officer and Jamie ended up outside the car. According to the officer, he thought Jamie was holding a gun and fired to stop the threat. And after some shots were fired, 2 of those bullets, one in the back, one in the chest, hit Jamie, causing critical injuries, and he later died in the hospital while undergoing surgery. The Johnson family filed a lawsuit against the city of Jacksonville, Officer Josue Garriga, and former Sheriff Mike Williams. Eventually, the case was dismissed, but the family received a $200,000 settlement. And just like that, a seatbelt stop turned into a fatal encounter, but the next time, things got deadly for the officer. On February 4th, 2021, Officer Darian Jarrett was ordered by his supervisor to pull over 39-year-old Omar Felix Cueva, who was being tracked by Homeland Security investigations for drug trafficking.
Gonna be on I-10, eastbound at about the 101. Out temp tag 0527 Edward Paul. It's gonna be a white Chevy pickup. One aboard. Can't tell what state the temp tag's out of.
He stopped him for overly dark tinted windows, a reason his supervisor had emphasized needed to be solid and legal, just enough for the Homeland Security agents to make it to the scene. But unfortunately, Officer Jarrett was alone, and that turned out to have a tragic ending.
State the temp tag's out of. Afternoon, sir. My name's Darian Jarrett. I'm with New Mexico State Police. The reason for the stop is your window tint's a little too dark. Yeah. Do you mind if I open the door? Or if you want to roll down the window more.
It's dark?
Yeah. I noticed you got temp tags. You got registration for the vehicle?
Yes, sir.
I'll need registration and your driver's license as well. Right. You got. Okay. All right. Do you have insurance for the vehicle? Yeah. Where is it? It's with the wallet. Do me a favor. Come with me to my vehicle. That way I can run your name and date of birth, and then that way I can get my return. Okay. Go ahead. Shut the vehicle off. If you want, it's up to you. Well, I know. That'll work. Grab the phone and come with me to my vehicle so I can get the return, and then I can make sure that everything's good. Okay. What was your name?
Omar Cueva?
Omar Cueva?
Yes, sir.
All right, Mr. Cueva.
O-M-A-R-C-E-V.
Okay. Okay. While she's sending the pic, let's go so that I can run my checks on you. Huh?
Get off?
Yeah, so I can run my checks and I can talk to you a little bit while I'm running my checks, and then you'll show me the picture right away because I got paperwork I gotta do. You know? Hey, real quick. You have a firearm on you? Yeah. No, I see it.
When the officer told Omar to step out of the vehicle, he made sure Omar wasn't armed. But as Omar got out, he suddenly pulled out an AR-15 style rifle and opened fire, shooting Officer Jarrett. And just as that happened, the Homeland Security agents, who had been staged just yards away, rushed to the scene. But by the time they got there, all they found was his body.
All right, hold on. All right, let's go to my vehicle, okay? Come on.
Oh, shit!
Here to help! Hey! You call 911?
Hey, call 911. I'm with HSI.
Okay.
Call 911.
He's dead! Fuck!
After the tragic death of Officer Jarrett, law enforcement launched a relentless and terrifying chase to stop Omar, and they weren't stopping until he was down.
Updated 49.
I have visuals. Gonna be traveling on the slow lane. We're approaching mile marker 115 right now. 116th and 4th, he's slowing down.
We're approaching the 115, 116 in the slow lane.
He's 116th and 4th.
Copy, stopping at the 116.
We're gonna be pursuing again.
461, shots fired.
Shots fired. Shots fired. Continue eastbound at the 116. Again, shots fired at the 116.
Make sure it's a hit.
Following a long pursuit, officers used stop sticks, and eventually, a cop rammed the back of Omar's truck about 40 yards from the scene, knocking it out of control and bringing it to a stop. And right there, Omar's final moments played out.
Sure. If you headed in the opposite direction of traffic.
Shots fired!
Shots fired! Do not move! Do not move!
Watch his hands! Watch
Watch
his
his hands! Watch his hands!
Watch the crossfire!
Crossfire! Crossfire!
During the shootout with Omar, who died at the scene, Officer De La Garza from the Las Cruces Police Department was also hit. He was airlifted to a hospital in Texas, treated for non-life-threatening injuries, and later released. As for Officer Jarrett's family, they filed a lawsuit claiming Homeland Security was negligent during the drug bust, but a federal judge threw it out. Still, the family received a $500,000 settlement from the State Department of Public Safety, which was split among them. This case shows exactly how a simple traffic stop can turn deadly, but the next officer got thrown off a moving car at 60 miles per hour. On March 5, 2021, Officer Patrick McCarty pulled over a vehicle after identifying Dennis Guider Jr., who was wanted in Illinois on a forgery case. McCarty was hoping to make a routine arrest, but instead, things took a chaotic turn when Guider suddenly snapped.
How's it going, guys? Hey, Dennis. Hey, hate to be the one to tell you this, but it sounds like you got a warrant out of Illinois. Okay. You got your ID on you? Sorry? Okay. Do you have anything on you? Okay. Why don't you step out of the car until we can identify you? You got anything on your person, man? You got anything on you? Any weapons or anything like that? What's up? Awesome. Okay, go ahead and step out. Hello? Go and step out, man. Yeah, reach. Unbuckle your seatbelt and step out of the vehicle. Yeah, what's up? Stop the car!
Following the stop, the officer asked Guider to step out of the vehicle, but instead, he pushed the woman out of the driver's seat and jumped behind the wheel to take off. And as the officer tried to block him, he couldn't stop the car and ended up jumping onto the hood, eventually climbing onto the roof to hang on.
Stop the car, man! Stop the car! Stop the car! Stop the fucking car! Stop the fucking car! Stop the fucking car! Stop it! Stop the car! Stop the car! Get off the fuck! Put on the goddamn brakes! Put on the fucking brakes! Put on the brakes! Stop the fucking car! Stop the fucking car, man! Jesus Christ! Stop the car, man!
During the escape, Guider's speed reached around 60 miles per hour. After crashing into a water channel, Officer McCarty was violently thrown from the vehicle and suffered a fractured spine. He was taken to the hospital, and his full recovery from his injury took nearly a year. Guider was eventually tracked down in Chicago Heights, Illinois. He was charged with causing serious injury by vehicle, and a district associate judge sentenced him to up to 5 years in prison, a sentence served separately from his Illinois case. This is 53-year-old Leonard Cure, the man who, on October 16, 2023, around 7:30 a.m., was pulled over by Sergeant Buck Aldridge on a 95 near the Georgia-Florida line, where the speed limit is 75, but he was doing over 100. After pulling him over, the deputy got Cure out of the car, but even after several warnings, Cure didn't listen, so the deputy used his taser to try and get him to comply.
Out! Get out! Put your hands back here. I ain't doing shit. Put your damn hands back here. Dude, who are you? Staff Sergeant of the Sheriff's Office. My name is Al Wade. I don't care. Step to the rear of this vehicle. In the name of who? In the name of The law of the state of Georgia. Step back here now or you're getting tased.
I'm going. Watch me now.
Put your hands on the back of that truck.
Do you see that?
Put your hands on the back of that truck.
The back of the truck.
Both hands. Turn around. 34, can you send me another unit? One non-compliant.
Your name is Officer who?
Staff Sergeant Aldridge with the Camden County Sheriff's Office.
Who county?
Camden County. Put your hand behind your back.
Do I have a warrant? Wait. No. Excuse me.
Either put your hands behind your back or you're getting tased. I'm telling you that right now.
Why am I getting tased?
Because you are under arrest for speeding and reckless driving.
I'm not driving. Nobody was hurt. How was I speeding?
You passed me doing 100 miles an hour.
Okay, so that's a speeding ticket, right?
Sir, tickets in the state of Georgia are criminal offenses.
I don't have a ticket in Georgia.
You do now?
Why?
You passed me doing 100 miles an hour.
Offense and what? Am I going
Hands
to jail?
behind your back. Yes, you are going to jail. Hands behind your back. Put your hands behind your back.
During the struggle, the suspect had the upper hand, so the officer fired in an attempt to regain control, then quickly called for an ambulance to get the suspect medical help. While medical aid was being administered, the suspect, who had already served 16 years in prison for a wrongful conviction and had only been free for 3, tragically didn't survive. His family went on to file a $16 million federal lawsuit against Deputy Aldridge and the sheriff's office. But despite the outcome, the deputy who shot Cure won't be facing any criminal charges. If you enjoyed videos like this and want to see more, don't forget to like and subscribe to our channel.